Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Infinite Lock. It's your boy Eric, and today we have another 몬스타엑스 reaction. We have the Beautiful Liar MV, what they just dropped not too long ago. Um, Again, 몬스타엑스, another group that had a huge 2022, touring, really being one of the, faces of K-pop in terms of expanding into the West. I think they would have been even more lethal with Shonu present. I think he would have fit some of the stuff they were doing so beautifully, but that's here nor there. I can't wait for Shonu to come back. He's one of the best dancers and just like I don't know, just like very mature performers in K-pop. But Monster X is amazing. Every group they were one of my most listened to groups of the year. And I expected it because I definitely am. I have their stuff on repeat all the time. Um, but yeah, I mean, they Love was a bop. It was downloaded. Some of their stuff lately hasn't been some of my favorite from them, but that doesn't mean it hasn't been good. That's high expectation. From Shootout, Jealousy, Love. Alligator is one of my favorite songs in all of K-pop. I think it's one of my most listened to songs of the year. Period. So they've always play it cool. Their collabs, play it cool. Who do you love? I have a lot of stock in Monster X's catalog. So let's check this out. I'm very excited to see what this is gonna be. Before we get into the video, make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, Monster X with Beautiful Liar MV. Oh, Rush Hour was a bop too. I'm tripping. Rush Hour was a bop. Okay, now I am. These red leather outfits. Oh, he sounds amazing. Ooh, Young One just got in his bag. I was gonna say, where's Juhan? Come on now. He goes so hard. Why is Juhan so aggressive, bro? Why does it feel like two different songs, but in a good way? Wow. The ending was kind of abrupt. I didn't even know it was about to end. I was going to say, I know there's something left. So that was Monster X with Beautiful Liar. I don't know. I kind of just like tranced through that whole thing. Like it seemed like it went so fast. Even the ending was kind of abrupt to me. Like I was almost like in a trance at some point. That was kind of that cadence of a song in a good way. Like it was very, I don't know, it was very hypnotic. It kind of woke me up through with the raps. The raps were very aggressive, but the song itself was very melodic to me, in a like fast-paced way. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think that it was well done. I love the style. I always love Monster X's styling. I feel like they have a very specific way of styling lately, between Love, between Rush Hour, the crop jackets, the padded shoulders, they really accentuate the waist, the leather, the boots. Like it's a very specific way of styling, almost like a grown and sexy way that they're doing things, and I love how they're portraying that. I feel like this is like part one of something to come after with that little ending part. But I just keep thinking every time I see them, I wish Shonu was here for these eras. But I think that they did a great job. I love the rap parts. I loved the cinematography, the all-white room with the black shackles, like all that type of stuff, the red leather. I just think that, for me, it's Monster X's music is at the top of my list. They're one of my top 5 boy groups in the entire industry, and I listen to them so much. So it's sometimes hard for their songs to be up there with like their older songs that I hold in such high regard. Like I said, Alligator is one of my favorite K-pop songs in all, like, that I've heard, and I've heard so much, Love is a Bop, Jealousy, all those songs that I mentioned before. I feel like I think it was solid. I think, me personally, it wasn't my favorite from them, but I just think it just because of my specific taste and vibe. I think that it was still a good song. I just think that it wasn't necessarily my cup of tea. But I do think that this could grow on me the more that I hear it. I do see that space there for that, but I just need to hear it more. But again, they're always going to perform. I really like Hyungwon's section at the beginning. I feel like him and Minya have really impressed me the last couple comebacks with just their flair, and they've always, I feel like they're like glue members, you know what I'm saying? They're always going to be on point. Hyungwon definitely in the dance practices, he kills it in the dance practices, and he proves that I think he's the lead dancer. He really does his thing, especially with Shonu being gone. They all be dancing, but I think Hyungwon really takes the cake for me when he really gets in that bag dance wise. But I just love that they all have their own little sauce and style. I love, like, groups like them and GOT7 and EXO, that like each member, they're not necessarily focused on synchronization. Not that synchronization is a bad thing, but they're more focused on each member having their own style and persona through the performance, and I love to see that. So yeah, I really think that was a really good release. It just wasn't necessarily, off first listen, one of my favorites from them, but I still think it was very solid, and that's saying a lot because Monster X's music is like always blowing me away. So it's some big shoes to fill. Their catalog is chef's kiss. So before y'all go, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, till next time.